Yo, peace. What's up? It's your boy IB. Uh, got two little topics that I feel like putting a little 2 cent on. You know, simply because they kind of got everybody in the uproar out there right now. One thing is about the McDonald's. You know what I mean? And in the hood, man, this ain't nothing new. We done had this argument, what, 30, 20 years ago, 20 years ago? I mean, it's cool that I don't know, it seemed like something maybe be forcing these conversations back up or something like that. And just to go viral the way they do. But this is, I could have made a skit on this word for word pretty much in 3 different languages. But, the answer's always the same. Hey, and look, here on The Naked Truth, man, I just got to admit, man, and it's just one thing, and if, I'm open to learn, hopefully, in a lot of these situations. But for the most part, man, I'm normally just right. I haven't got to a point yet to where, because if what somebody would say is they're wrong, I'll say that same thing. I'll say the other thing, and it may be still sounding wrong to them, but through time, you're gonna find out that I'm normally always right. That's like a gift that I have. That's a talent. You know what I mean? And it's like one of the talents all black people have, the talent of discernment. You know what I mean? It was almost goes back to the biblical days of Moses and seeing who got the strongest spells, who got the most discernment, who can fool, who can conjure, who can fool a person the most. Can you fool me better than I can fool you? And in all of the lights and stuff, in the end, that's all that's happening. Who's fooling who? You know what I mean? And we are the ones pretty much that can't be fooled. We were seeing like where the black people were seeing like, well, yo, you can pull it over the black people, and you can pull it over on the world, and that got to be one of the overall rules of conquering the world is that we have to get black people in a situation to where we're fooling them and they're part of the trickery that we have going on, and they are at the forefront of some of these things that we may try to pull over everybody's eyes, but we got to make sure that we can get a certain amount of them, because if they are ever go like, nah, man, we smell a rat, or pay attention enough to where they're gonna collectively say, hey, no, that ain't right. They know their schemes and scams is starting to fail. That would be a barometer. And a lot of people, I don't even, watch a lot of TV and news and stuff. But I have to sometimes for things like this, and that's why I tell some of my counterparts, that really don't deal with the TV at all or too much. I say you have to see what type of post is being taken, because I'm aware of, all this which is going on, and there's always a post that's being taken to see exactly where we at and what that then too entails. It's gonna decide how, when, where, and what time we're going to make our move or their move. You know what I mean? It's based upon the overall awareness, and all types of information and downloads are given and or spills happen, all based upon the temperature, so to speak. So they gotta see, or they're gonna look for that temperature first, and then make the move. You know what I mean? So, and this is what these two things are. It's kind of one of those things to where they're like, hey, we taking the temperature. You know what I mean? All of the foolery for the most part. Sometimes it'd be like, we're just taking the temperature. And the first one with the McDonald's, like I said before, that's an old thing. And they want to see exactly how many of those gully men we have in there, how many women that are still on some, you need to buy all my kids food. Not one time, all the time. They need to know how many women out there are like, why you're not providing for your kids yourself. You know, they need to have these statistics and these information, because what that is somewhat like a key for what I was telling you earlier about giving them the green light on certain things. They can't just, pull the plug on certain things and, they damn experiment came back, not in the 90 percentile of woke. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and so I don't even have to give you the answer on the first one. I think everybody know about the McDonald's thing. But the second one, the women's body, was a one that, they knew where they were. They had the temperature. When they so-called did the little leak or whatever, that that was just more, man, what is going all the way on out here, man? That was more of just them saying, hey, yeah, we got what we want. But for the most part, unfortunately, I found some of my true friends are of the belief that, they are the body. I guess that's what they 100% told me to. Like, they are the body. There is no separation or nothing. I guess they feel too. When the body goes in the ground, in the dirt, I'm gone. That's me. I'm gone. Because, those same people sometimes, unfortunately, with the dichotomy of just the type of dissonance that they have, they believe in one sense, no, I'm not the body. This body is just a vessel in which I'm in, and it's an avatar, and I'm gonna leave it, and this is just a human experience. I will be a fox next time, or I may be an interdimensional being driving a 16 billion ton Bolivian ship through space, and just but then sometimes there's a part in which where I feel like there's that is a child to the parents of the system that has them thinking another way, and the system have them thinking that the connection is about them, and that it gets their hour for what they really are. They know that we don't want the black women to realize what they really are. If we ran this experiment and all of them was like, yeah, I'm cool with that, that's nothing. Ain't got nothing to do with the body anyway. I plan on leaving it tonight. I'm leaving it at any time now. But with all this, no, I'm the body, they're, they're able to, do things because they know, hey, she's way out of place still. We got more time to spend. You know what I mean? As far as the barometer, it's like, it's 48 degrees. It ain't hot yet. It ain't getting hot yet. You know what I mean? It's still chill time almost. So yeah, that's my position on it. I think it was kind of easy one, in my opinion, but a lot of people, act like it's a deep conversation or something. There's no deep conversation on either one of those. The first, they're both were, simple, really. So, on all my things, I would love for somebody to, to check me and have other viewpoints in which where, and I can see pretty much I just want to see how they formulate how they come to their decisions, because I know I just didn't get to my decisions this way. I got, there's a lot of things, like all the other scenarios in which where I feel that they would come up with, I done debunked and have 10 to 20, other reasons why my way is just more of what could naturally be happening versus someone's real thoughts, someone's exterior thoughts of what's going on outside of taking nature's kind of what do you want? That's the word I want to use. The word I want to use when it's just like so apparent. Reasoning. So I don't try to use, and my answers are not mine. That's just like my answer is the answer, not my answer. I didn't decide it, so that's how I'm looking at things too. But peace out.